Listen up, Cougar fans, wherever you are. Birch Screen Printing in the heart of La Follette next to Big Creek is the place to go for all things Cougar. T-shirts, caps, jackets, and much more. If it's Cougars, it's at Birch Screen Printing. 423-562-3044. Need T-shirts or caps or polos for your business, special event, or church function? Birch is the business to call. Lettering, screen printing, and especially for all things Cougar. Birch Screen Printing in the heart of La Follette.
Hi, I'm Linda Kilgore. This is my 35th year with State Farm, my 25th year here in Campbell County. I'm not a high-pressure salesman. I like to just sit down with my customers and help them decide what's right for them. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
Hello folks, this is Robert again from your Sears Hometown store. If you're having trouble tossing and turning in bed or having a backache or your partner wakes you up when they come to bed, we can solve your problem with our Sealy Posturepedic mattresses or other name brand mattresses at your Sears Hometown store. So come on down to your Sears Hometown store and get some rest for your eyeballs with one of our Sealy or other fine mattresses.
Just look for the parking lot full of cars. Yep, that's Charlie's Pizza.
Hey, this is Joey Horton out the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Come down and see us.
First dates, riding with friends, celebrations, a break from work, whatever your excuse for stopping by Charlie's Pizza, everyone understands because we all love Charlie's for pizza, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and lots more. What's your favorite Charlie's Pizza specialty? What's your favorite Charlie's Pizza memory? It's the worst kept secret around. It's Charlie's Pizza in Jacksboro. See you there.
Welcome to the Sears Hometown Studio. My name is Les Martin.
Matt Bowens.
Also, we want to say welcome to your Just Sports and our executive producer, Miss Honeybee. I got all kind of coagulated there. It's welcome to your Hometown Sears Studio, and this is Just Sports. So we got it all ironed out though. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on, but we're back. Football's here.
Football's
so we're back. We'll be back here every Tuesday and every Thursday. It's kind of tough to talk about sports in between basketball and football, even though we have different sports that's going on. It's very hard to get some information like we need. So we're going to have we will have Brian Horton, one of the coaches for the Campbell County Soccer girls, call in tonight. Campbell County High School. They were supposed to play tonight, but the game got canceled. I've got a schedule. It looks like that they're going to play. It's going to be a scrimmage on the 10th and a scrimmage on the 13th, and then they're going to have some games that's going to be starting. Well, the 10th and 13th already passed. Let's see, Central was tonight. It was canceled. Then they got a game against Scott County, which is Thursday night. Thank you for calling Just Sports. You on the air.
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. We've been on the air just a little bit, but we're back. We'll be back for good now until sometime up in March. So we're back on, loud and proud.
That's good.
Yes, it is.
I was really real. That's actually how I speak this.
Did what?
That's actually sleep.
Last night you couldn't sleep. Why not?
Somebody around was around my house and someone was on the back porch.
You know what? Go get a gun.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of guns too.
Oh, that's good. That's all you need. Locked and loaded. Granny's got her weapon. Locked and loaded. Look out.
Don't get around it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'd do. I'd have a gun and I'd let them break in my house and I'd shoot them. Can I say that on there?
You just did.
No, I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, just call. Just the best thing to do is call 911.
I know that's what I'm gonna do. Because next week, if I hear something around the outside, I will call 911.
Yeah, don't listen to me because I will for sure get you in some kind of trouble. So I would say just call 911. If you want to listen to me on that situation there. Don't shoot them.
Don't pull the trigger.
Hey, Friday night, the football game will be on 100.9, starting at 100.9. The same one you're listening to us right now.
Okay, that's on the body on WLAF.
Yes, 100.9 is what WLAF. Yes, it is.
Okay.
But we come on the air at 7 o'clock. Myself, along with Richard Comer. Richard Comer is going to be my sidekick this year. So look for me to talk a lot.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm teasing. I just said that because he's probably watching tonight. So I wanted to kind
Your boyfriend's going now.
of, yeah, I wanted to kind of get a jab in there on him before Friday night gets here. He's going to be my color guy. So
Oh.
I want to say thanks to Brent Allen for the last couple of years. It's been enjoyable. But he's got a son that plays middle school football. He's got another son that plays high school football. And I felt that it was a little unfair for him to spend most of his time in the broadcast booth during the football game.
Be out there cheering.
Exactly. So anyway, let me ask you this question, then we're going to have to go because I've got somebody that's going to be calling in soon. Who is your favorite team? We will talk to you.
Every city is around you guys is my favorite team. That's so visual. You're there every time.
Yeah. We will make sure we talk to you Thursday as well, okay?
Okay.
All right. See you Thursday, Kate.
See you Thursday.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Miss Kay Grizzle, she calls in every time we're on the air, and we have done her so injustice wrong by not being on the air as more than we have. But anyway, our sponsors real quick before Brian Horton of the Campbell County Cougars female soccer team calls in. And I don't know really how to say that. Is it Campbell County girls soccer team? I guess that's it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's more like that.
Okay. Anyway, we want to say thank you to Charlie's Pizza, often imitated, never duplicated. For 39 long years, they've been doing pizza the old-fashioned way, and you love it. They also have a lot of different other things on the menu. They have hoagies, hamburgers, French fries, hot dogs,
Maybe
grilled
chili.
chicken, chili, you name it, they've got it. So, folks, it's just not about pizza anymore. So if you want to go in and sit down and have a great time, it's a great family environment, family atmosphere. It's fantastic. For call-in orders, you can call 562-0116, 562-0116. Talk to the fine folks at Charlie's Pizza. Also, we want to say thank you to Sears, your hometown Sears studio, or your hometown Sears store in the Food City Center, Woodson's Mall. Anything that you need as far as inside or outside of your home, Sears has it for you. Go down and see Mr. Robert Coble. And he will make sure that he takes care of everything from start to finish, financing available. They've got exactly anything, like I said, stove, washer and dryer, refrigerator, it doesn't matter. Washing powders, mattress, box springs, a lawn tractor, weed eater. And you know what? You may go down and find some deals on some lawn tractors since it's getting to be the end of the season.
Yeah, it's time to get that going.
You may be able to get you a pretty good deal. Go down and see Robert and find folks at Sears. Also, we want to say thank you to Bird Screen Printing, downtown La Follette beside the Birds Memorial Bridge. Their phone number is 562-3044, 562-3044. Anything that you need screen printing wise, like you see on the sign behind us, shirts. They're doing some shirts for us for WLAF for the football games. It's going to be fantastic. So make sure that whenever you tell them and go down there and see them, make sure you tell them we sent you. Coach Hort tried to call me on my personal cell phone, and he probably didn't know, so shame on me. I just texted him the phone number that he needs to call in on. Once he calls in, then we'll be ready to go. Thank you to all of our sponsors for sticking with us. We certainly appreciate it. Thursday night, we're going to be talking about college football, and I'm going to throw a trivia question out there real quick. Here we go. Hello, Coach. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. You know, how many girls have you got on the soccer team, if you don't mind me asking?
20 girls.
20 girls, and you were supposed to have a game tonight and it got canceled, correct?
Correct.
And that was going to be against Central at Central.
So Central at Central, we rescheduled that game for next Tuesday, the 25th at Central.
Okay, and that will be at Central as well.
Yes, sir.
You've got a game coming up Thursday at 6 o'clock against Scott County, and that game will be played where, Coach?
That will be played in La Follette, behind the La Follette Elementary School, at the soccer field there. That's where all our home games will be played at this year.
Okay. This is the third year for the girls, is that correct? And
This is the third year for the girls and the boys, with our first year playing a varsity schedule. So we've played varsity teams over the past couple of years, but we're actually in district play, and the girls and the boys both will be able to earn their varsity letters this year.
Wow.
see, that's
I like that.
I do too. That's exceptional because I tell you, the boys and girls both have been beating some varsity teams over the last 2 years, have they not, Coach?
They have. They've played several and, really been able to hold their own.
So let me ask you this. It's this is your first year coaching at the high school, is that correct?
I helped as an assistant last year, and Mr. Lively and I are co-coaching the girls this year.
Okay. See, I should have asked Brian Horton some more questions. That way I would be more prepared to ask him a lot more questions. But I guess my point being is, how much have the girls improved over the last 3 years, and what do you think the expectations will be this year, Coach?
I really think we're going to do pretty well. We've went and watched some of the teams that we're going to be playing this year, and really think that we're going to. I think we're going to have a winning season. I think we'll have several more wins than we do losses this year. The girls have taken it upon themselves to do some extra things to make themselves better. They played in the spring league. I had about 80% of the girls that played in that league, and got some additional coaching from some coaches out of Knoxville and different places. So they're taking it upon themselves to make themselves better, and it's really showing up this year.
Well, for soccer is new to Campbell County High School. It's not new to the area because soccer has really took off in this area and has been pretty good for the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years, hasn't it?
It has. A lot of these kids I've coached through the different ranks throughout the years. I've also helped, with the soccer league, and it's been, 10 years ago, we had 300 and some kids, and I think they still have about that as a youth program. Many of these kids that are at the high school level now have been playing since they've been 5, 6 years old, so it's really paying off this time.
All right. I'm going to start asking you about some of your players. I don't know the positions. I don't know if there's a midfielder or if they're a defenseman. I know there's a goalkeeper and so on and so forth. So you're going to have to help me out with all this, okay?
I can help you there.
But as far as who would you look to be one of your scorers, and what are they called as far as in the game of soccer? Because educate me like you would educate anybody else that's listening right now, because let's just face it, not everybody knows a lot about soccer.
Right. We have, different, the one thing that's a little bit different, in soccer you have a lot of different alignments. We run 2 forwards, which is or you can call them strikers. That's our 2 front people that do a lot of the scoring. We have several different people that play that position. We have our returning goal scorer from last year, Lindsay Horton. She has a lot of experience, and we really lean on her a lot. We also have a senior by the name of Lindsay King, and she's extremely fast and gives us a lot of aggression up front. And we have a new forward coming in by the name of Drew Leach, and as a freshman, she's going to be getting a lot of playing time, so she's been a real help for us. We have several other girls that will go into those positions, but those will be 3 of the people that get a lot of goals this year.
As far as the defensive side of the game, That's probably where it's most physical, I guess, would be on the defensive side of the ball. Is that correct?
It is. We have a third-year player, Caitlin Davis, as our goalkeeper. She does an excellent job. She's a very good goalie. And then he worked, into the defense, and we have a sophomore. As you hear me say this year, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, but we have Bethany McCamey coming back as our center back or our sweeper. She really is the quarterback of the defense, and she keeps everyone in the right position. Another sophomore center defense person that will be starting the game will be Cassie Scott, and she's got a lot of experience, been playing for several years. We have another sophomore by the name of Presley Leach that last year was one of our midfielders, and she really has improved dramatically, and she's just a real solid defense player now. She's changed her position and really has helped us out a lot. And then we have Taylor Wilson, which is a junior on the other side of our defense. We also have Zoe Mecker, which is injured right now. She's been a long-time defense player, and once she gets healthy, she'll really contribute to that defense quite a bit.
As far as when you play against Scott County up at La Follette Elementary, behind the La Follette Elementary, that's where you're talking about, correct, Coach?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does it cost anything to come and watch the game or to get in?
It does. It's a $5 admission for all adults, $1 for all students, and that's a standard that's set through all the counties so that everyone's the same. So there is $1 admission sometimes to game for all students and $5 for all adults.
And how much of this will you all be able to keep? Will you all be able to keep all of the gate and all of
Yes, sir. That basically goes back to helping pay for the referees per game and paying things of that nature. Yes, sir.
Okay. And what some of the things that you all did this summer and spring to really earn some money to really support the soccer team?
Can you repeat that again? How do we raise money?
Yeah. How did you all raise money this summer and this spring, or was you able to?
We were able to we have done a program this year, and we sold ads in the program, and we've also, did some advertising at the field, which will be posted at every home game. The girls have got also set to do a car wash coming up soon, and they're looking to maybe go to another local event and sell some cotton candy and some refreshments at that event to raise money also.
Let me ask you this, Coach. I don't want to put you in any hot water or anything like that, but how much financing or how much support financially do you get from the county?
The county did a donation to our soccer program. Right now, our biggest thing is they are looking to build us a new field out front at the high school. And soccer is an inexpensive sport once we have all the things that we need. We don't have a lot of additional equipment that we need to be replaced every year. But they are looking to put in a soccer field so we can be playing on campus. That is our long-term goal, is to be on the campus. The kids take a lot of pride in their school, and they want to be playing at their school. So the funding for that is really what we're going to have to be working toward over the next couple of years. Uniforms are an expense that comes up, but it's pretty minimal in comparison to most sports.
So even though there's some fundraising that's went on, you still have some expensive things that you have to get, like some of the extra equipment and so on and so forth.
Right.
Have y'all looked into about what it would cost to do the field, or?
We are actually in the planning stages of that right now. They have done some core drilling at the front of the campus, and basically everything came back good on that. So process for us to figure out everything, but we're just trying to push it through, as fast as we can. Hopefully, the people with the school and the school board have a goal of maybe us playing there next year for the girls, and we hope that we're able to get to that point.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. I know it's came a long way at Campbell County High School just over the last 3 years. How excited are you to get the season started this year?
I'm very excited. We've done several jamborees and scrimmages. We went to a jamboree in Claiborne County. We scored lots of goals, won every game. We had 0 goals scored against us, so we were kind of excited about what we had. We went to Catholic and played their JV for basically a 30-minute game, and we got beat 1-0. Catholic was a state runner-up in the last couple of years. That was their varsity against our varsity. So that was very, very exciting for us to see that we could really do that. We thought maybe the competition at Jamboree was not as good as what we wanted. And once we went to Catholic and saw that we could go toe-to-toe with them, we were really excited about what we had. And just hopefully we can do well on our district and see how we can do through the tournament this year.
Who all is in the district? Is it the same folks that's in the district with football, basketball, or is it different?
It's kind of the oldest district for football. You have Clinton, you have Central, Anderson County, Halls, Oak Ridge, Powell, Gibbs, and I may be missing one there, but that's pretty much our district there.
So it's, like you said, it's the old football district here a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cards in there.
You're set to play everyone and qualify for the tournament that way.
And how many, when you say qualify for the tournament, how many wins do you have to qualify for the tournament?
Basically, with the 9 teams in the district, you have to be the 7th seed not to do a play-in game. So when I say qualified, I'm trying to avoid playing an extra play-in game to get into the 8th and the 9th seed will play in a playoff game to make the district tournament.
Gotcha. And after you play the tournament, how do they decide who goes to the state playoffs?
I am not exactly sure of that. I think the top 2 teams go to that.
Wow. Well, you certainly have your work cut out for you. It sounds like y'all have done a fantastic job so far. And going back to the Jamboree in Claiborne County, it looks like that you beat Union County 3-0, Granger County 1-0, and Claiborne looks like by a score of 4-0. So you scored 8 goals and shut everybody else out. So that's fantastic. If that's something that we've got to look forward to this year, and it sounds like that it is, there ought to be some exciting soccer going on up there at La Follette Elementary School for the Campbell County High School girls soccer team.
I think it is, and we're very excited. We thank you all for your all support.
Well, I'll make sure I'll have you on again, Coach. We'll come out and see you, take some pictures, put them on Facebook, put them on WLAF, and we'll get the word out for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thanks.
Coach Brian Horton. Talk to you later, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Coach Brian Horton, him and Coach Lasley, I hope I'm saying that last name correct, but it's about another sport that's come to the high school. But this is their 3rd year. This is their 1st year that they're playing varsity.
That's a lot of different teams to see.
It is. And speaking of a car wash, they're having a car wash. Jacksboro Middle School basketball team is having a car wash this Saturday at Grace Rehab, in front of Grace Rehab, from 9 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. 9 until 2, car wash, Jacksboro Middle School at Grace Rehab in front. So, with that being said, we've got a bunch of stuff we've got to talk about. The top 25 college teams by being arrested over the past 5 years. Yeah, I've got that. Also, James Harrison is whacked. Yes, the James Harrison that is a linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Also, we're going to be ranking the coaches of the Southeastern Conference. Also, Jonathan Williams of the University of Arkansas. And also, we're going to talk about some new rules for the 2015 college football. Now, here we go. Here's our trivia question. We're going to be going to break here in a few minutes. Here's our trivia question. Name the top college football team with the winningest football record with a minimum of 600 games in Division One. In Division One. If you call in, the phone number is 423-566-1450 or 423-562-3557. Let me repeat that. It's 566-1450 or 562-3557. I almost sound like I'm an idiot talking that slow. Anyway, if you call in with the correct answer, you will win a free oil change courtesy of Short Redmond Ford. Is that right?
That's right.
So what you'll do is when you call in, if you give us the correct answer, give us your name, we will tell you exactly how to get that free oil change at Short Redmond Ford. So with that being said, folks, make sure you start calling. Phone number once again is 566-1450 or 562-3557. And then again, we may not have anybody call in simply because we've been off the air for the last 4 weeks.
We'll change that.
Yeah, we'll change that. We'll get back into the habit. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about Campbell County football. I'm going to be talking to Coach Price tomorrow night at the high school. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about the Campbell County football team tonight after our break, along with these other things. And then Thursday, we want to kind of break down Gibbs and what they've got and what we've got to watch for. Because let's face it, the last 2 years, Gibbs has played us extremely well. The first time, 2 years ago, we beat them 35-28. It was a shootout.
Yeah.
Last year, we took a defensive stand to hold them to a 14-7 win. It wasn't pretty. Well, I say any win's pretty, but the defense done its job. Our offense was a little sluggish, to say the least. We've got to give credit to Gibbs.
They play it hard every time.
Yeah, they play us tough every time. And I'll tell you, there's a couple of games I'm going to tell you that I'm afraid of. I'm scared of. And I'll tell you that after the break. So with that being said, you're watching Just Sports on WLAF Sports Network.
Listen up, Cougar fans, wherever you are. Birch Screen Printing in the heart of La Follette next to Big Creek is the place to go for all things Cougar. T-shirts, caps, jackets, and much more. If it's Cougars, it's at Birch Screen Printing. 423-562-3044. Need T-shirts or caps or polos for your business, special event, or church function? Birch is the business to call. Lettering, screen printing, and especially for all things Cougar. Birch Screen Printing in the heart of La Follette.
Hi, I'm Linda Kilgore. This is my 35th year with State Farm, my 25th year here in Campbell County. I'm not a high-pressure salesman. I like to just sit down with my customers and help them decide what's right for them. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
Folks, this is Robert again from your Sears hometown store. If you're having trouble tossing and turning in bed or having a backache or your partner wakes you up when they come to bed, we can solve your problem with our Sealy Posturepedic mattresses or other name brand mattresses at your Sears hometown store. So come on down to your Sears hometown store and get some rest for your eyeballs with one of our Sealy or other fine mattresses.
Just look for the parking lot full of cars. Yep, that's Charlie's Pizza.
Hey, this is Joey Portman out the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Come down and see it.
First dates, riding with friends, celebrations, a break from work, whatever your excuse for stopping by Charlie's Pizza, everyone understands. Because we all love Charlie's for pizza, pastas, sandwiches, salads, and lots more. What's your favorite Charlie's Pizza specialty? What's your favorite Charlie's Pizza memory? It's the worst kept secret around. It's Charlie's Pizza in Jacksboro. See you there.
Welcome back to the Just Sports Show, Tuesday night edition of Just Sports Show. My name is Les Martin, along with Matt Bowens. We want to thank you again for taking an hour out of your day to join us. And it's probably going to take us a little bit of time to get it built back up to where people will call in.
Oh, yeah.
But shame on us. Shame on me. Let me just say that. Shame on me. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about the top 25, and I'm going to go over these pretty quick because I want to get to the Campbell County Cougars and talk about the Cougars. The top 25 schools with the that makes the arrest report over the past 5 years. It's going to be amazing once it loads. Can you tell me who you think the first one is?
It ain't Tennessee, is it?
No, it ain't Tennessee. Okay.
I'd say Florida State.
No. Washington State. Washington State with 31 arrests. Florida is number 2.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, go ahead, Florida fan. Georgia is number 3. Texas A&M is tied with number 3 as well. Oklahoma with 21. Iowa State 20. Tennessee is number 10 tied with 19 arrests in the last 5 years, tied with Florida State. Alabama coming in at 12 at 18 arrests. Kentucky with 18 at 12. LSU at 16. I mean, Arkansas with 14. Auburn with 13. I mean, let's look how many.
That's a lot of teams in the
1, 2,
SEC.
3. Missouri 4. Ole Miss 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 teams. 11 of the 14 teams has made the top 25 in the college football player arrest record for the last 5 years. That's horrible.
SEC is just going downhill, isn't it?
Well, that's the way we win so many ball games because we get a lot of thugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got gold teeth and stuff like that. And carries. I mean, seriously, stop and think about it.
But you had Tennessee have all them arrests when
Philip Fulmer was here. He had to.
Not over him. The guy that we had before, the coach we got now.
Yeah.
There's like 5 of them got
talking about
arrested
Derek
one
Dooley?
night. Yeah, one night 5 people got arrested.
Yeah.
So that's awful.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Derek Dooley and Philip Fulmer had to go down every Saturday morning and bond their players out of jail
get 'em ready.
so they'd have enough time or enough players to play the game on Saturday. And I'm being sarcastic, but that seemed like that's what it was. And of course, Butch Jones just had a couple of guys that got arrested. A couple of them last year, well-known name, the middle linebacker, Johnson. He missed the NFL because of his stupidity, but I don't know. I just think it was kind of crazy. 11 of the Southeastern Conference football teams is in the top 25. James Harrison, Pittsburgh linebacker. This guy is whacked out, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. Real quick. He sends out a tweet. He said, "I came home to find out that my boys received 2 trophies for nothing. Participation trophies. While I'm very proud of my boys for everything that they do and will encourage them till the day that I die, these trophies will be given back until they earn a real trophy. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for believing that everything in life should be earned, and I'm not about to raise 2 boys to be men by making them believe that they are entitled to something just because they tried their best. Because sometimes, it should have been because sometimes your best is not enough, and that should drive you to want to do better, not cry and whine until somebody gives you something to shut you up and keep you happy."
Participation, I kind of agree, but I disagree.
You kind of agree with that?
I said kind of.
If my son, I mean, let's face it, these kids go to 4-H. Let's just use 4-H for an example, okay? They go and they play, even May Day. Do you remember May Day as a kid?
Yes, I do.
The thing that I hated about May Day was the fact that it stopped in elementary. You didn't carry on to middle school
Yeah.
or junior high. But anyway, when you participated in an event, if you didn't score, they give you a participation ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I agree with that.
Why do you make your boys give back 2 trophies for participating, and that's all it's for, is for participation trophies? It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, this guy, he's a pretty good football player.
James Harrison's a beast.
Yeah, he is. He's also psycho.
Now, he's been in some trouble too.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand why you would make your kids give back a participation trophy if everybody got one. If they wasn't the only two that was singled out, I don't understand why he would want to make them give them back. That's somebody that I think's trying to live their life or live their dreams through their kids. You see it every day when you go to these middle school games, high school games, little league games. You see parents.
I mean, he ain't the only one that's doing that.
No, I agree.
There's a lot of